Well, fall did not last very long here. It is really cold today. I think the high's in the 40s. This is December 14th, and like I've noted in the description of the last few videos, yeah, this is the final video of my expedition trailer build. So let's get to it. So there she is. We'll walk around here. I won't give you the run around, I'll just give you a walk around. How about that? Man, I passed too close to the ditch right here. Okay, so a final tour. So let me start from the top. All right, as everyone knows, that is an Overland XL from Smittybuilt, the tent, rooftop tent. I've actually slept in it. Let me start there. I've actually slept in this tent one night on my own. I did a shakedown trip to the lease. I'll give you a quick shot of that. So yeah, everything worked fine. During that trip it was a little bit hot, but you know, I had to test it out and make sure everything was working the way I had planned it to. And because the very following weekend, which was the weekend before Thanksgiving, the family and I took it out for a test run, 2 nights at Indian Creek Recreation Area. This was the very first time Mrs. Charlie, aka Mrs. Evangeline, as the very first time in her life that she had slept in a tent, and she was okay with it. She was really surprised at how much room and how comfortable it was inside the tent. So anyway, back to this. So the tent, the spare tire, I didn't really know what to do with this. Thought about putting it on the side, but hey, you know what, this is a great spot. I've got some exterior plywood that I cut, painted it black. I secured the plywood to my homemade roof rack, and then I just secured it down with a strap. I do plan on getting a wheel cover, just to cover it, and then strap it down and keep the wasps or the mud daubers from getting inside and making nests. So, or other little critters maybe. So the roof rack, while I'm talking about that, that's just some what do you call that? That is some unistrut. I picked that up at Lowe's. Just bolted it down through there. So that's where the tire rack is. So ability to add more cross members, maybe even a basket or something to hold some firewood, or extra, I don't know, man, anything, you know, it's extra storage area in there. The ARB awning. This is it's 6 foot wide and it's 8 feet long. It does have the LED light strip underneath it, which I don't really need. We found during the camping trip, hey, it's nice if you just want some ambience lighting, but man, your little cutie queen cute, whatever they're called, man, they put out some light and they work just great, man. The switches, everything was fine on those. See, the rack, all the rack pieces from Compact Camping Concepts. Thanks, Scott. The final wiring, I had showed everyone that. On that, let's see, yeah, I think I did. I showed you the final wiring. I just go down in there and it's all sealed up. So before we go in the box, okay, so let's start with the tongue box here. Over on this side, you've got the shore power coming in. Got it wired. It goes across to my outlet here, which powers the Noco Genius, the Mini 1. It's a 1-bank 4-amp. It also, I've got the wire ran through it and comes to this outlet on the outside. So anytime I'm on the party side of the trailer, I can plug in a fan, which I did. When I was on that overnight trip at the hunting lease, man, it was hot. Good thing we had 110 power there, so I just plugged my fan. Worked great. And then we'll come right here to the battery. I just got it secured there. I have a battery disconnect. I just put that in the lid. Very easy to wire that up. So the Noco Genius comes into the hot side, to the negative. Got an inline fuse, works great. Every time I'm on shore power, the Noco Genius is charging, keeps it going good. So my power, comes in here. The positive comes into my Blue Sea fuse panel. Negative, that comes to these two switches. I have the other switches for this panel. I didn't want to get confused, so this way I just left them blank. So this switch here, let me turn the power on. Okay, so that switch here is for my accessory, and I'm showing 12.6 volts right here, DC. So we're good on that. And I've got, cigarette lighter. I've got USB charging ports. So that handles that. Turn them off. This is my lighting. Ooh, that's bright, isn't it? So you see, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if you can see the blue light, but yeah, if the light does not come on, then if this light does not come on, I will know directly, do I have power coming to it or not? So there you go. Just turn that off. Okay, disconnect the battery. And you know, I've got a little spare shovel in here, some tie wraps, axe, toolbox, like I said, some gloves. So let's come around to the cooler slide. I know everything's kind of close-up video, so here's the cooler side. I added a shelf up there, and I've got 3 large bag chairs. I've got this is my locking mechanism to keep the drawer slide from moving around and around. See, I mean, he's steady. Just lift him up, place him wherever you want. The slide comes out, and yeah, just got some space back here. There's plenty of room for like a milk crate. You know, if I want to add something, I can just throw everything in there. But I just threw my picnic table cover, extra sleeping bag right there. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I've got the inside. I've got a little interior lighting right there. Man, I love this slide. I loved it so much that I actually added one for my kitchen on the back. Now, also I love these locks, these latches. I have the ability to lock them up. these door seals before I move on, before I go any further. People, over this last year, 2020 hurricane season, wow, you know, I've got, man, I had two of them pass right over us, Laura and Delta, you know, 80, 90 mile an hour gusts, rain, ridiculous amounts of rain. These door seals have never leaked. Not once. Not once. And so, hey, testimony or testament to the door seals. So here we go. It's the back door. This is the drawer slide that I made. Okay, so you guys saw the difficulty I had installing that front cooler slide. I just added this slide a couple days ago because I had a makeshift table that I had just hooked up, and I would just pull this box out and set it up right there when we were at Indian Creek, and it worked. But you know, I went ahead and ordered 2 more drawer slides, and man, this is just so much better. So this is my locking mechanism. I'm going to put a little chain, and I'm going to connect it there so I don't lose this pin. And see there, something fell behind me. So there you have my pulled out camp kitchen with under kitchen storage. Back there I have just enough space, if you can see, between the slide and the sidewall to store this. It's like a 3-foot by 6-foot table, folding table. Perfect fit. So one thing with this kitchen, and everything's right there, but as you can see, I cannot open this bottom door. This has got my pots, my plates, cookware, silverware, all that. And there's a method. I mean, there's a reason for that. The reason is I had to make this for the drawer slides would fit over the side without hampering this. Now, I could have made this box shorter, but you got to remember, I had the box made before I built this slide. And okay, so I could put the box on top of this slide, but that would mean I'd have to cut 2.5 inches off the top of this box. So I did not want to go that route. So what I did do, see, I've got these little catches just in case so you don't pull your box off the edge. What I did do is I made two stands. And what that does, I'll show you here in a second. Now let's see. Wow, folks, I'll have to show you my ladder. I'll have to show you my camera stand here shortly. Yeah, I got planes coming over, Joe. Anyway, so what I do is I just take this, put it there, take the other one, put it there. You can open this all day long. Perfect. Plates, bowls, cups. Got a drawer with the silverware, cooking utensils, pot set, cast iron pot, cast iron skillet. I'll put these little foam pads in there just to keep them from rattling around. But these magnets, let me show you close up. Yeah, that's my camera stand that I just used. So these magnets, I don't know if I discussed these magnets or not, but man, you know, I ordered these on Amazon. Yes, they probably came from China. I cannot actually remember, but these are some 20-pound magnets. I've got the catches on both. And initially when I built this box, I built the box specifically for this trailer. And thinking, man, things are bouncing around, juggling around, moving around. You know, I don't want anything to bump this cabinet and open this door up. So I put two 20-pound magnets. Wow, dudettes, it was work to open these doors. So what I did is I just went ahead and left the ones on the bottom. I took the magnets off the top, and it's plenty. I mean, if these things, the bottom will not open with this new shelf anyway. So what I have up here is really, it's no biggie. Worst comes to worst, I could just put a hasp over this one, just a hasp, and you're done. It will not come open during travel. So as you can see, I've got a tote up in here. I can't remember. I've been having this tote for quite a while, a few years actually. And I've got my bathroom tin in there. I've got I've got my camp stove in there. A few bottles of propane. Got a power cord in there, hanging light, just a few little odds and ends. This Reliance water jug fits perfect between the tool box, between this box and the drawer slide in the front. Granted, the plan was to have, I can actually put 3 of these jugs back there across the middle, but then I built this drawer slide which kind of sticks out. So, you know, what I can do is I could actually just make a shelf that comes over that drawer slide, because as you can see, this with the kitchen closed, it will not go all the way to the back. It's going to stop where that it's going to stop where that plywood brace is at. So yeah, I could just build a shelf all the way across and put 3 jugs, and that'll be 21 gallons of water. Granted, the trips that I've been taking, no, actually 2 of these jugs were plenty. Plus there's fresh water available. You just go fill up your jug and come back to your campsite. I have a little folding table to the side of here. I have a little folding grill that I put back there. It's a really good setup. So let's see. Got that. Yeah, let's see. Can I see this? Yeah, that's the other light. Wow, man, that thing puts out some light. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, easy to find things at night. That's why I put 2 in there. You can never have enough light, man. When you don't have light, it's tough. So anyway, yeah, let me take this thing off the blocks, and let's see. I'll put it on the stand and I'll show you how it does. Okay. Okay, so I also wanted to point this out. I built this to where you can take these 2 sections apart, and if you want to move that to a picnic table or somewhere, the cooking area, you can. Because yeah, if you try and pick up this whole box, man, It's not good for the back. So there you go. Yeah, you can see the table back there. Fits perfect. Perfect. Oh, and that board back there, actually I used that. That was just a spare board. I had used that at the bottom of my ladder, my tent ladder, getting out the tent. I just kind of set the ladder on it. All right. Lights work wonderful. Everything's great. One thing I will say about this trailer jack is there's no hole, so when it's in the down position, the thing fills up with water. The whole base fills up with water, so I'm going to drill a hole through there. Okay, there she is, boys and girls. As I noted in my video descriptions for the last 3 or 4, well, probably last 3 or 4 weeks, maybe not 3 or 4 weeks, maybe, as I've noted in the last couple of weeks in the description of my videos, there's a surprise at the end. The surprise is she's for sale. You guys saw what went into the build. You know I've been working on this for over a year. Granted, I've been taking my time. I've had a ball. I really enjoyed building this thing. I've learned a lot of tricks along the way, a lot of lessons, but you guys know how well this thing is built. You know, everything is new. It's only been slept in 3 nights. So if you're interested, just leave a comment down below that hey man, Charlie, I'm interested, and leave me a way to contact you, and I will get back in touch with you and we can discuss a price. I'm not going to give it away, but I'm not going to be asking some extravagant, ginormous amount. I do want to get some money back out of this. It's cost me a lot of money, but it was fun, you know. So I do. We've got some plans, which I'll discuss at a future video. But so I hope you enjoyed the build. Hope you enjoyed all the episodes. I hope you got something out of the videos. I know a lot of you guys haven't commented. High Point Overland, dude, thank you for your support, man. All the comments, guys, you see, if you would have commented, you would have got recognition like High Point did. So anyway, go over and check his channel out, High Point Overland, and man, we'll see you guys next time.